Welcome to game number 4 of this heated series. It is qualifier day 1 of Golden League 2 between LaSh and Blade. This series opened up with LaSh going 2-0 versus Blade, about to put the kill in round 3. But Blade, he showed us he wanted to stay alive. He wants to go to these qualifiers in this first weekend. And he got some points on the board. So it's 2-1 in favor of LaSh. And we have the HRE for LaSh here. And on the opposite side of the map, we've got Blade playing as the English. Now, what map might you see here? Well, this is Cauldron. We haven't seen this in a minute. This took place. We saw this map in some of our tournaments last year. But Blade opening up with a fishing or a dock right in the middle of the map. Because look at this. Oh my gosh, there are fish everywhere. There's shoreline fish everywhere. So you can really take advantage of this. And as the English, he's decided to go for this early. Not only that, you can put some like military ships out here and kind of have some map control. So it's a thing you can do. 3 villagers out there. He is going for their short fish, going to get food very, very quickly because of it. And then I'm also behind that training up some fishing boats. So this puts Blade in a good food position for the early game. Of course, the HRE, they've got deer here in base. He could put, like, think of a Aachen Chapel here. It's going to get the deer, going to get the gold, going to get the wood. This would be an excellent place for one. So you're likely going to see that being built there here soon. 3 villagers on gold, the rest going to food. Probably going out there doing the inspirations. Now, going at the relics, we got 3 across the middle. And then 1 on each side. So pretty even as far as that goes. So the question will be, is this fish advantage going to give Blade the edge he needs to tie up the series, to make it 2-2? It is a best of 5 and wants to go on to the main event. These players are all fighting to compete. These are technically the qualifiers for Golden League 2. There's some players that are already qualified from their tournament rankings from past performances. But these guys want to get a chance on the big stage with the big prize pools, of course. Now, we do this casting. They're going to be having events every week for the next few months. So it's always great to see with Golden League 2 and EGC TV always bringing us excellent esports for Age of Empires 4 community. But make sure you stop by. We're always checking out the Saturday qualifier events. Sometimes you might see me over on the main channel casting. But usually when I'm not, I try to get on here when I'm available on Saturdays. So, well, thanks for tuning in for the cast today, because I know there's a lot of games to choose from. And this Blade vs. LaSh series has been very good. They're very close ranked, and as you can see, it very, very close in skill. So it's a fun series to watch, as always. English versus HRE. Man, these shoreline fish. This is going to be going to be interesting to see how this plays out. But also, like, having these deer so close is really clutch for the HRE. Had this one deer, he got away. He's hanging out down there. Okay, is that Aachen Chapel is going to give inspiration? This is about as good as you can go. And this also, of course, is a drop-off point, which it didn't used to be. That was a change they made at some point last year. But yeah, it's going to be very, very good for them. Also going for stone. He's going for 2 town centers. Okay, so we have a 2 TC opening. Has Blade scouted this? He is about to. He's going to show up here with the scout. Let's see if he's able to see that. I'm sure he's going to. So he's going to know, hey, stone means he's going for 2 TCs, but he's on a dock, kind of like a second TC. He could go for 2 TC himself, maybe, even. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. So Blade's going to see that. And then he's going to make a decision. Okay, he knows his opponent's going for 2 TCs. How is he going to react? Okay, so he sees it. There we go. He just scouted it right now. So that's scouting intel. Knows that stone's being gathered. Knows the second town center is going to be trained. So now, how does he react? And we see villagers being pulled right now to age up. He's building that council hall in a forward-ish position, actually. Put a lot of villagers on it. 5 villagers to build that. And let's see what he does from there. A forward barracks. So I think he's going to be answering this with some pressure. We've got a barracks mid-map, a council hall kind of forward. He's going to be looking to put some pressure on LaSh, as he knows he's going to be staying in the second age for a little bit of time, as we see a second town center going down. Where is he building that? Is he going to build it right here? I think he is. A risky move against the English, but I think that's what he's doing. He needs to get the wood. So he's got the stone he needs. Now he's just focused on wood. Using that, a nice little Aachen placement. He's been using that as the drop-off point. This has been a all-around nice way to do this. So dropping off that wood. Soon there'll be man-arms. Can this pressure will be enough, though? Because that, I mean, as he's getting quite a bit of food from the water here. The HRE is getting a ton of food from these deer and this inspiration, and this, I mean, this is massive value. But I don't know. This is probably Blade. Probably gonna be favorite. I would say just having the shoreline fish is a massive advantage. Gonna put Blade in at least he's gonna be calling the shots as far as like how's he reacting to this. Like he knows what LaSh is doing. LaSh is doing his thing. I mean, he's gonna be doing his TC boom and whatever Blade does. He just gotta stop, like hold, right? Has he not scouted the middle? He probably did. I don't trust his line of sight. Yeah, the deer will run out. That is true. So he's gonna tear through that in two town areas. Means he's gonna need more food. He's gonna go for those berries and building walls as we saw last round. Walling himself in, says Blade. You wall yourself in. I'm gonna take all the relics. We played this last game, right? Tower on the front line. Oh yeah, Blade's about to stick it to him. 2 villagers coming forward. We've got longbows. We've got spearmen. This is gonna be some English pressure versus 2 TC. Now the thing is, he's not 2 TC himself, but that dock that's a supplementary food, right? That's gonna really help him just take on this 2 TC pressure. Boy, this should be a nice little photo. This could be a photo. I mean, either ties up the series or LaSh wins and moves on. This is going to be a hell of a battle we're about to witness. Okay, so tower between the only wood sources he really has. He also has this one in the corner, I guess. But this is a clutch tower placement. I don't know why that villager walked over there. Maybe just to scare. I don't know what that was. I think he messed up. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is going to be something. I need to get my recorder. Okay, so there we go. Outpost is up. Longbows in position as well as spearmen. That little palisade wall just being annoying. LaSh does like those palisade walls. They are getting more expensive for the next patch. It's going to be a thing. Definitely going to be a thing. Building another tower. The hard thing about feudal pushes versus HRE is the emergency repairs can just be so deadly. And LaSh, look at this. He's going to go up to the next age. So, I don't know. He hasn't really stopped him from getting age up. He's going to run out of food, though. That'll be what'll be interesting. He's basically will be like, after this, he's going to have to... Wait, no, hold on. He's got 8... He still has 8 sheep there and bringing more home. Well, he's gonna be good for a while. Burgrave, you think? You guys think Burgrave? You might be right. Probably a Burgrave. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Oh my. So this is gonna be interesting. Got a Burgrave palace. It can train units incredibly fast. We'll be seeing some man-arms flood out here. But let's see how this goes. He's poking at those villagers. If you could cut off the food, you could stop the burger. But the thing is, all those sheep that he was able to pick up are going to kind of... It's going to extend what he's able to do here at the Burgrave. Losing a lot of units to Town Center Fire here. Running into Spearmen, I don't know. They're not really doing a whole lot. Yeah, I don't know about that. He just kind of lost a lot of his military units, just kind of walking through the middle of the base. So, Burgrave's going on. He's got 2 towers on the front line. He's got his... that middle. Look at this. He knows. Okay. So it looks like Blade's like, oh shit, here comes the man-arms. He's building walls. LaSh is about to lash out with tons of man-arms, and he's got tons of food under his town center. He's gonna be fine for a while. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm in danger. Okay, so it's gonna be done any minute. Get ready for the man-arms to flood on out. 2 towers, but those aren't going to do much. They're going to do nothing. I wonder if he'll just kill the dock first. I don't know. If we'll run past it. This is going to be something. Let's get arrow slits. At least, okay, he did get the stone upgrade. That'll buy him. He just needs these to, honestly, he needs these to stall. That's the goal. When you're playing against this shit, you just want to buy time. Because eventually he'll run out of food in base. Eventually. Buy time. He's still fishing. Okay. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, he's actually getting some shots on villagers. Look, look, look. Nice. Be able to pick one off. Okay, here comes the man-arms. He's housed! Oh no! That's a mistake. Big oops. Out come the man-arms. No blacksmith, so he doesn't have any additional ranged armor yet, because he'll want to get that. Wait, he does. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. It's right in front of me. Jesus Christ. It's right there. Okay, the man-at-arms go down to the south. So he's going for the raid. And this is exactly what you do. When you know man-at-arms are coming and you're trying to age up, like build palisade walls, it'll buy you the time you need. Guess it'll buy you less time in the next patch. Okay, so there's those stone towers. I think he just knows like these are just going to stall. That's what he's trying to do here. He's upgrading them. Yep. Okay, here comes the first raiding party. Raiding party! We've got a King's Palace for the English, so that's going to be a town center. So over time, can help him pull ahead in the villager count. So if he can stall, I mean, often when you're against the Burgrave, like the goal is to survive. If you can survive the initial wave and stop them, your eco is typically in a better position. Typically. But he's got more town centers, so he'll definitely be plus this middle. I guess be careful there. This galley. Can he run out to that middle island? Or is that like truly an island? Not doing much damage to him. He's just going to repair that wall. Blade reaches the castle age. Okay. So he is, as of right now, staying alive. He's stalling. He's still got his fishing operation online. Even the towers are still going. Blade doing okay. LaSh has not been able to get any value with that Burgrave yet. Food running out, so he's going to be moving out to the map. Actually going to a lumber camp. He still has some sheep under there. Those builders. Some of those builders aren't even working. What are they doing? They ain't even working. He's trying to get through, so Blade is just repairing. He's just out repairing, saying, "Give me the time. Hold on, I'm not ready." He's trying to get crossbows. 3 crossbows out. He's trying to stay alive. And I think he's able to stop them from coming in. Yes, he was. Good hold for Blade. I think you need some poggers in the chat. That was scary for him for a moment. And now, LaSh has a little map control. Can he grab these relics? Perhaps. Monastery being built right now. Is there a monastery for Blade? We see some farms. English farms? I don't know. A key, going for some stone. I don't know what he's doing with that. I wonder what he's going to do with that. If that's to upgrade towers or if it's to upgrade... Maybe he was gathering that to upgrade the towers early. Okay, he's going for... did I see siege engineering? I think I did. Is he going to go for rams? Perhaps? Maybe some rams. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, right now, LaSh has his market. I think he's just trading up some resources. I thought maybe he's not going to like actually make trade. No. Okay, he's just using it for trading. You always have to watch. You never know. People like to do trade these days. He could trade over to there. That would be kind of clutch. That'd be kind of clutch. Okay, man-arms in the middle. I wonder if he can just ignore that galley and just take out this dock, I wonder. Because they have a lot of ranged armor, right? I don't know. But he's going to stay away from that for now. Able to get on the map. He's got his berries. Okay, so right now we've got... both players just kind of ecoing up and doing their thing. Oh, there we go. There's that first battery ram. Gonna be taking out this outpost. There's a demo boat. Oh, there it is. You're right. Maybe he saw that. I certainly didn't. Okay, so LaSh continuing to use the resources on the map. He's gathering the berries now. He thinks he's playing the Absent Dynasty. Okay, lots of man-at-arms. In fact, 23 man-at-arms, but now there's 12 crossbows for Blade. He's going to need to start to vary this composition up a little bit. Maybe some horsemen, and that's what we see. So he knows, I'm making man-at-arms, my opponent's going to be making crossbows. So he answers, he's going to make horsemen, which are going to be the best option against those crossbows. And now it'll just be kind of a matter of unit positioning now. We'll see what happens here. Villagers up here could get caught out of position. Gotta be careful there. Okay. I hear a relic's being grabbed. Who got the relic? Looks like they're both grabbing relics right now, so it's the relic war. It's more painful for the HRE to get them when you're playing as the English because they can use their relics to do harm, right? Because they buff their keeps and their towers if they do that. Okay, so he's got crossbows up here. He needs to be careful because some horsemen could really cause problems against this because he doesn't have any spearmen. Is he only making crossbows? Only just now building a barracks there. Yeah, I know he's a barracks mid. He's upgrading his spearmen. Yeah, Blade needs to be careful. He could be in a bad position. Grabbing those relics. Will he walk through the sacred site and give away his cover will be the question. That's a lot of man-at-arms. Okay, so 71 villagers right now for LaSh, 67 for Blade. They're both on 2 TCs. Yes. And then they're both gathering the relics right now. Farming being set up. Of course, we've got, you know, the Aachen-inspired farming versus the English, you know, influence-boosted farming. So it's this is a only farms match. Scout goes down, but provided intel, he saw exactly what his opponent has. A gang of man-at-arms and horsemen. Looking at some of the upgrades, oh, it looks like actually LaSh is getting his military academy so he can train units faster. So he's really trying to spin that bank as fast as he can. Blade's bank's pretty low, but he's been keeping units in queue. Looks like 3 relics were captured here by Blade. Crossbows are back at home, nice and safe. Okay, so is he getting spearmen? He's only got not very many. I don't know. LaSh looking like he can take this fight pretty strongly. That crossbow, I mean, I don't know. He can probably just jam the horseman in there right now. I don't think he's got enough to kill him. Maybe the crossbows can with that much. We'll see. Either way, LaSh is coming in. He says, open up. Give me your candy. Coming on in. Horseman charging forward. Crossbows kiting back. They can still do damage to this horseman, but those horsemen, they don't do bonus damage to horsemen, and horsemen have decent ranged armor. Okay, so right now, this looking like a nice fight for LaSh. You really want to have these crossbows shooting at the man-at-arms, but instead they're focused on just trying to kill the horsemen that are charging at them. So LaSh is in here dishing out the damage. You can see the value actually. Okay, moving on in. Remember, if LaSh wins, this is game point. This is it. So Blade, he needs to hold this fight. He has no room to get cleaned up here. And right now, LaSh continuing to push forward. The horsemen just really doing so much damage in that battle. Last connector on the villager line. Watch out. They do area damage, and they can so quickly mop up some villagers. In the meanwhile, we've got a ram taking out the monastery, but he's going to be killing the ram with villagers and repairing the wall. I think Blade is going to hold, but LaSh definitely dished out some damage here. Still continuing to fight. It's a good thing he patched that up, because look at this. There are reinforcements on the way. Blade has a lot of crossbows, but yeah, lost some villagers there in that battle, you can see. Okay, LaSh having a considerable villager lead. Eventually this fish will run out. It's still a while from now, but eventually it will. And LaSh has complete control of the map. Villagers idled right now. I wonder if he'll come down and get these deer and maybe even this boar. That would be crazy. Or maybe he'll just go back and farm with them. We'll have to see. So yeah, he is using the natural resources. And right now, more horsemen coming in. Where did he get in? Oh, he broke through. Wait. He just burnt it down again. I thought he had repaired it all the way, but apparently not. Right now, Blade's in trouble. LaSh might be moving on because this is looking to be a great fight for him, killing villagers, killing crossbows on the front line, moving in once again. And where's the army of Blade? He just doesn't have enough. He's trying to get back on this farm, but this farming eco has been idled. Meanwhile, LaSh has been unrelentless with his raiding and his reinforcements. More villagers dying right now. He killed those horsemen. But man, I don't know. This is a really tough spot for Blade. LaSh is just about has this one. Taking the fight. I'm sure he'll take it to the very end. Spearmen in there now. Haven't been a whole lot of spearmen in this battle. It's been mostly crossbow, crossbow, crossbow. Man-at-arms starting to work down on that south side. Horseman running through, just trying to raid anything he can. Those crossbows slowly being picked off. He's killing the waves, but they're just going to keep coming. And the thing is, Blade has had a lot of idle eco time, where LaSh is just look at his bank. He's got so much gold. Imagine if he brought one mangonel, what it would do. Speaking of that, let's see. Is he any mangonels coming? There we go. There we go. There's Manny the Mangonel coming on in. He says something to say about these crossbows. And meanwhile, villagers being picked off on the back line by just a single horseman. And that villager deficit just keeps growing. Look at that. That's good. Blade's not going to be able to overcome that. I mean, he could, what, drop another towns there? I don't know. And then we're going to have, what, LaSh go age 4 and get even more villagers? Like, this is a hard spot. Dropping a keep, so he's really going to be hunkering down here. But we can see all 3 sacred sites have been grabbed. So 10 minutes, and this will be LaSh's victory. And he'll be moving on. And right now, it's looking like that might be the case here today. LaSh has walled up the sacred sites. And now adding some towers into the mix. Still hasn't touched this stuff in the middle, just left that. Wow. Just a good aggressive push. I mean, he played this really well. He had just a great spot for his Aachen Chapel. The deer there in base, he set that right on top of that. So getting that deer influx at the beginning just skyrocketed him up to the next age. Had wood right next to it. Didn't even have to build a lumber camp or a mill, right? That just really helped him. And Blade kind of looked like he was going to do some feudal pressure. And then kind of not. He kind of invested in the barracks and doing some pressure there, but it never really amounted to a whole lot. And then LaSh is just smacked back with just a flood of units. And I don't see Blade winning this one. It would be, he'd have to take like an insane military trade and just like start getting some crazy momentum the other way because of the villager deficit. It's just really hard to overcome. Especially looking at the bank like this, but I don't know. Here we go. Mangonel is really just going to flatten this fight. He can't really do anything about that. He does have a springald, so he did anticipate this was coming. He doesn't have his network of citadels upgraded yet, which would give him additional attack speed from 25 to 50. But yeah, oh my gosh, is he going to yoink these relics? That'd be crazy. Stopping the gold income from those relics, so Blade lost even more of his gold income that he had coming in. Springald going to be able to take out the Mangonel. And he does have the attack boost, but it does look like LaSh is going to back up. Now, the thing is, these Landsknechte, they're going to do area effect. They're going to flatten these units. If they start swinging those swords, it's not going to go very well for Blade. But there we go. Blade's moving up. LaSh doesn't want to overcommit, pulls back, and 2 Springalds now. Hero Springald, yeah, there's the Palace of Swabia. Oh my gosh. And if you're in Blade's position, you're just sitting there like, oh. Like, you're like, oh, I just survived a good fight. And then he's in the 4th age, and you're nowhere close to aging up. This is a hard position to be in. What if these guys were trying to either heal, or if they were trying to take the relics? I really hope they were trying to take the relics. So he's going to stop the sacred site, but he might have already done enough damage. Palace of Swabia, of course, going to train villagers at an astronomical speed. They cost 17 food and train in 6 seconds. Oh, and did I mention that age up is also cheaper to get? Absolutely insanely strong. So right now, LaSh is just going to buy some time as his eco is just doing fine. I didn't have to buy time. He's just going to A-move on in there. And there you go. Takes out all the spearmen. And now the horsemen won't be stopped. This is going to be a cleanup. LaSh getting the full surround with the horsemen, taking out the Springalds. 1-2 Springalds goes down. All of the spearmen are dead. These crossbows dying. This Landsknecht are just destroying. And Blade taps out. LaSh takes the series. Golden League 2 with a 3-1 record versus Blade. What a hell of a matchup. Definitely really enjoyed it. For those of you over on YouTube who joined us for the journey, I hope you enjoyed. Congratulations to LaSh, and I'm sure we will see Blade. There's actually a redemption bracket this weekend that'll be going on tomorrow. So maybe we'll get to see Blade a little bit in the next round. We'll see. At the very least, there's other qualifiers. So hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.